Hello, I'm No.55 with Xthedarkone.
Hello.
Alright, so what was it like when you first started dubbing with Xthedarkone?
It was alright. It was good. It started out, basically, it all started because I was basically helping Shastila 2, and it was never going to be in a continuous thing. It just started out where Shastila 2 said you wanted to do a GX abridged, and I was basically saying, don't do it, man. You'll just be like everyone else who's trying to jump on the abridged bandwagon. He was so convinced he could do it. And then episode 1 came along, and I just went, listen, man, a lot of your jokes, 90% it has been a copied joke. So I said, listen, if you're going to do this, then I've got to help you. Because, to be honest, I've been wanting to do an abridged series of my own for a while, so I thought I'd use this as a bit of an experiment to see if my humour would work with the abridged way of it. So eventually, I helped out with episode 2, and basically the feedback was good, so I just stayed on. But all in all, working with Steel 2 was like, we had a good laugh, we had a lot of laughs making it, and it was good fun, to answer the question.
What was it like when you left Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Abridged, anyway?
Well, to be honest, I left because I was never meant to be a permanent part of the show as it was. And I had a lot of other projects of my own that I had to work with, and me and Shastila 2 we were finding it hard finding the time to do it. But like I said, I had my own stuff that had to be done, which is why I decided to leave. But another reason I left was that I wanted Shastila 2 to try and do an episode on his own. Hopefully build his own humour, and I think after seeing what he can do, I think I'm ready to come back and work with him, apart from just writing the story and basically saying what should happen.
Okay.
But when I left, I had a lot of messages and people asking me to come back. So I think that played a bit of a part in it as well. The fans didn't want the X to leave. I can't really say no to that, really.
Okay. Any thoughts about coming back?
Well, I have actually told Shastila 2 that I have decided. I watched episode 6. Nothing from episode 6 was written by me, and I actually did enjoy episode 6. It did make me laugh. I did find some funny moments in it. So I think now I have decided I am going to come back, and I'm going to be more committed to doing the abridged series. And me and Shastila 2 are going to hopefully get to work and be as fast as we can getting these episodes out.
What do you think was the most impressionable thing that helped out the series from the time that you began and to the time that you left?
The most impressionable thing? I've always liked to think I have a wide comedy range. So I watch all different sorts of comedy, and I've always liked the different kinds of comedy. But obviously, Little Karibo did come in to the fray with his ingenious idea to abridge something. But I'm inspired. Comedy-wise, I'm inspired by all the old great comedy legends, all of it. Little Karibo is possibly my favourite abridger, followed closely by the Naruto abridgers, very impressionable people.
Okay, what have you done before Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Abridged?
As far as dubbing goes, I hadn't really done anything. I mean, like I said, I have been planning my own abridged series that I'm still working on actually bringing out. I guess I'm going to have to try work on both of them now, because I'm still collecting footage for this particular bridge series that I need. I have done a few dubs which are on my profile, but they're really, I'd say, as far as they're quite low quality, because I've just sort of experimented with what I can do and what I can get away with. But mainly before the bridge series came along, I write a lot of fan fictions, do like AMVs and stuff.
Okay, what was your favorite part of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Abridged so far?
My favourite part of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Abridged so far? That's a tough one. There's quite a lot of things that to name something in particular. I do like Crowler's voice, and that's nothing to do with the fact that I do the voice. I don't know, for some reason Crowler's voice just makes me laugh every time I hear myself say it. There's been a lot of takes where I've messed up a Crowler take and just started laughing because it's just such a funny voice. Especially the Joe Everyman joke. I'm not Crowler, I'm Joe Everyman. Yes. It's just a very strange, bizarre voice, and obviously Chaz with his singing of money, money, money. That's a favourite moment of mine. When he in episode 2, I think when he runs out screaming Chaz Princeton, based on one of my most favourite internet references of Leroy Jenkins.
any other favorites? Like your second favorite part of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Abridged?
The second favourite, well, looking back at the Abridged series, I would have to say another favourite moment of mine is the toolshed joke, which is continuously running. I think this is the singing version of the toolshed. That joke, for some reason, has come so far for what it was just meant to be a one-line joke, and it's just carried on coming. From what started out as simply as "Meanwhile, in the tool shed," and it's just something so ridiculous.